Hey guys, welcome to Poly Games. I'm your host Joseph. This is another, well, let me balance this, another off-the-cuff, unedited video. I am melting, so I'm going to try to get through this fast. First off, if you leave your dog out here in your car and you don't have your fucking window, open or cracked, first off, don't bring him in here. It's fucking hot. I don't have AC in here, and I'm melting. I'm fucking melting. Be a good, decent fucking human being. Leave your dog at home, alright? Fuck you. Next thing. PS4. It is selling fucking gangbusters. It has sold over 25 million units so far. That has sold more than the original Xbox and the GameCube, their entire lifespan in 1.5 years. It's also selling faster than the PlayStation 2 right now. That is how fast this thing is selling. And the PS2 wasn't even the best-selling Sony product. It's the best-selling game system of all time. Now, I saw this article the other day saying, oh, well, the PS4 is selling good, but it'll never outsell the PlayStation 2, which I kind of think is a little ludicrous. As long as it's selling the way it's selling right now, it's going to outsell the PS2. And so what if it really does? And so what if it really doesn't? Doesn't matter. The great news is that Sony is making money off of this, and God knows, because of their whole bankruptcy scare as of late, this is great news for them. This is great news for the gaming industry. This means that games are becoming more and more popular. And that's fantastic to hear. And even the Xbox One isn't doing that bad too, because it sold, what, 13.5 million units as well. So things are looking up for the industry. And what this means for Sony is, A, they're making money. B, publishers and developers are going to make sure that their games are great for the PlayStation, and they're going to get some more exclusives and more money to make some exclusives. Look, we got like VR, for example, that's coming out next year, Project Morpheus. Undoubtedly, they're going to pour more money into these projects, which means more games are going to be made and more, well, reasonably polished games are going to come out because of this. And you saw that with the PlayStation 2. You had some awesome series for the PlayStation 2, like Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank and all. And even like fucking Time Splitters. God, if they got fucking Time Splitters, you know how fucking crazy I would be? I would fall in love. I would fucking buy all the Time Splitters. That game was fucking bananas. Anyway, that's not the point. I do think, though, this is like a next renaissance for the Sony community, and it's awesome for me because I missed out on the PlayStation 2 because I was such a hardcore Microsoft fanboy, and I regret being that because I missed so many great games. And I'm really happy that I have all three right now, all three major consoles, because I get to be a part of this, I would like to say, renaissance, next renaissance of gaming, especially for Sony. So hopefully we get to see some great things come because of this. And I really want to get your opinion. Do you think this is going to be the next renaissance of gaming? Or do you think that this is it? It's going to implode. Publishers are always going to be greedy. And this is nothing to really be so happy for. I don't know. I can't be that negative. I'm always a glass half full type of guy. So I think this is great news. But please, put your comments down below of what you feel on it. And if you like these videos and you want to hear more, please hit like and subscribe. And I'm sorry if you hear some ambient noise because I have a fan hitting me, or else I would be just a fucking puddle. I'd be just totally fucking melted. Anyway, guys, I promise I'll put a gameplay video out there sometime this week. Like I said, it just takes so much time to fucking edit. It's ridiculous. And because of all this personal stuff going on, it's so difficult. But I want to thank you guys for listening and for dealing with my shit in such a really hard time for me. And doing all of this, even sitting in this car, melting my brains off, it really means a lot that people actually listen, put their info, and tell me, like, message me on Facebook telling me how much they like it. And it really pushes me to do this type of shit. With that being said, guys, I have a whole archive of not only my YouTube videos, but on my podcasts on my website, thepolynetwork.com/Game and Techcast. And we have a podcast, the Poly Game and Techcast, which is a podcast that, from my opinion, being a small little indie studio, we have the best sounding podcast out there. It is so fantastic, and I get to work with my brother Dan, and he is such a fucking asshole, but I love that piece of shit. And with that being said, guys, have yourselves a great fucking day. Put your ACs on, relax. Thank God that you're not in New Jersey sweating your fucking nuts off in a Toyota. Alright? Thanks, guys. Enjoy your fucking day. Here's my hand. Look at this. It's real. You want to kiss it again? Come here. Kiss it. Okay, now I'm gonna kiss you. I love you. Hey, did you guys lose weight, by the way? Because you look fucking amazing.